Hi, this is Jessica Levin, and I am here talking to Tahira Endean, and we're talking about EventCamp Vancouver.
Hey Jeff, how's it going?
I'm great. I'm really excited for you to talk to us about exactly what EventCamp is and why EventCamp Vancouver.
Well, I think event camp was actually probably best described most recently by our host Glenn Thayer, who essentially described it as a learning lab for event professionals, where really the power comes from the fact that all of us know more than any of us. And so it's really about the fact that when we come together and start to share and innovate and experiment, that you walk away with amazing knowledge that you can apply to your business in really real ways. So it's going to be fun.
So, how did you end up developing EventCamp Vancouver, and why is it different from some of the other event camps that have been held?
Well, it's a great question. So after I attended a Twin Cities virtually in 2010, and I thought it was great. As you know, I came to Chicago in February, and I thought that was great. After 20 years of doing this and going to a lot of different education sessions and different kinds of things, and I have a degree and a diploma that are both related, and you just get a bit tired of sort of same old. And I just found that event camp wasn't that, and I walked away feeling like I had made great new relationships in the industry and that I had actually gained some really relevant and interesting information. And so I just kept asking when you guys would have one on the West Coast, and somebody said, why don't you do it in Vancouver? And I was just like, oh, we could do that. And there were so many people here who were so excited seeing and talking to other people who'd been to event camps and what they were learning that they said, well, if we can do one, let's do it. And so we have an amazing host committee, and event camp is going to be different because they're all different. I think that that's the great thing about event camp. So ours is going to be very much a hands-on learning lab, very much lots of collaboration, lots of learning and trying new ways of, having different hybrid components and different virtual components, and got a ton of support from people, in Europe and across Canada who aren't able to make it, but who are going to be part of our remote audience. But then locally, we've got already a lot of people signed up that I know are really going to contribute to the experience. And that's what we want, is people who are going to come and be present and be part of and contribute and make it their best experience. So.
And so, if people are interested in attending EventCamp Vancouver, the dates are.
It's going to be November 4th until 6th. And it's really going to start Friday afternoon at 3 o'clock, and then it's going to go through until Sunday at noon. So you still get a bit of your weekend, but you don't have to miss a lot of work, but you are also going to walk away. You're going to really invest your Saturday. You're going to have an amazing time. We're talking about collaboration. We're talking about event design. We're looking at real challenges in the industry, and together, what are some of the solutions to those? And then we've got our friend Tahira Endean coming in from Washington, and she's going to do a session that is on social media, but how are we branding ourselves and our organizations in this age of social media, which of course is something that's so important to us. And almost no matter what level you're using social media, understanding how to best use it for both of those things, I think is going to be really great. So it's going to be good from what you take away in learning, but we also get to go to circus camp. So that's going to be fun.
Sounds like the content is great. And this is going to be at the Westin Bayshore Hotel, correct?
Westin Bayshore Hotel on Friday, and then we're going to go to the convention center on Saturday. And so one of the other things that we've been doing is building a game that runs through the event that's really going to look at sustainability. And we've got Sean McKinley and Judy Kuchar. They've both just recently been through the Convention Industry Council, trained the trainer for the ISO, the new event management standards. It's a bit overwhelming, that whole, how do you make your event more sustainable? It's a lot. And so they've really taken it and broken it down into what can we as individuals do, and then made it fun. So we're going to work towards getting 1,000 active agreed to the meeting and show people how easy it is, but also how easy it is to do that with the tool of a mobile app. So that's going to be interesting too, I think.
Well, that sounds great. So for people who want to learn more, what's the website?
Super easy. You can just go to eventcampvancouver.com. And from there you can go, it takes you straight to the registration. It also takes you to our blog where you can read more about what we're planning and how you can get your Foursquare badges.
Foursquare badges, very important. Well, sounds like a great event, and we wish you a lot of luck. And again, it's November 4th to the 6th in Vancouver, and eventcampvancouver.com for more information.
Thanks, Jessica. Can you tell people why you'd want to come to Vancouver?
Well, Vancouver's one of my favorite cities in the whole world, so unfortunately I can't be there. But if you've never been to Vancouver, you should go just to see Vancouver.
I agree.
It's gorgeous.
Because,
I
thanks.
should work for the CVB.
Hey, next year.